Hey everybody, it's Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com. Welcome to Wednesday, which means it's Stampin' Gals Gone Wild Wednesday, and I'm really excited to share with you my little 2-for-1 card. This is a really great one. If you're going to make one, you might as well make two because it's going to give you the pieces to make two when you make it. So I'm really excited to share with you how to create today's very simple and elegant card. Let's go ahead and get started. As I said, today's card is going to be making two. So we're going to use 2 pieces of cardstock. I'm using Mossy Meadow. Oh my gosh, this is such a fabulous green. It's so vibrant. Now you can cut it either direction. You can go 8.5 by 5.5, score it 4 1/4, or you can see the one that I made here was 11 inches by 4 1/4 and scored at 5.5. Whichever makes you happy, you go for it, but it is going to be a standard size card that'll fit into one of our medium size envelopes. Now, we're going to do some stamping, and I'm going to use the stamp called Hey Buds. It's an individual stamp, single stamp. When you get yours, you're going to see that it's going to mount on wood. I have to tell you, I'm kind of a clear matte girl, so I have converted mine. So please don't flip out when yours comes in wood. But I wanted to share with you one little thing. This stamp actually has the phrase, hey there on it. And there is my little hey there. If I wanted to leave that on there, I did this before if you've got your stamp, before you mount it, be sure to cut that hey there off. And that way, if you don't want it, it can come right off. If you do want it, you notice it just slips right into that little pocket. I can easily see it and I can use it. So that's pretty cool, huh? All right, we're going to ink this up in Mossy Meadow. And by the way, we're just going to be using one ink pad today. And I'm going to stamp this off to the right-hand side of my Mossy Meadow. All right. Oh, beautiful. I love it. This is, you guys know I love great big stamps. So I like big stamps and I cannot lie. All right. No extra charge for that little musical entertainment there. Okay, let's go ahead and start to work on the embossing. I have got a piece of strawberry slush cardstock that has been cut 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. I've got my lovely lace embossing folder. This one is so fantastic. I think when I bring the cardstock in there, you're going to be able to see it better. Look at those fantastic, those vibrant flowers. And what I loved are the leaves in that really matched my flower perfectly. So this is the perfect embossing folder. Now we're going to run that through the Big Shot machine, or if you have that great texture boutique machine. That's what I've been using lately, and it's just been fantastic to not have to mess with all of those flipping of the tabs. So anyway, you're going to run that through, and when it is all done, it will look like this. Now, one thing that you're going to notice that I did on this one, I turned it over, and I did just a little bit of marking. I came in with my ruler, and I made a mark at 1 3/4 inches, turn it around, and 1 3/4 inches. So these should be at a little bit of a diagonal for you, okay? We're then going to come in with a Stampin Trimmer, and this is so simple, guys. Just line up the tick marks in the groove. Let me make sure I can bring that up high enough there. So I've got a tick mark in the groove, and I can line that tick mark up in the groove and cut. All right, moving that out of the way for a minute. And now you can see I have 2 identical pieces, very easy. So I'm going to bring my my stamped card in, and I'm going to put some adhesive on this, making sure you're getting the side that has that little tick mark, because obviously want to hide that. Now, I started to put adhesive on it. I forgot I have one more step. Silly me, I can't forget a step. I have got the flower punch from the Itty Bitty Accents. I'm going to slide it in, and I'm going to give it a punch right there. Don't worry, I'm going to be hiding that. But where did the flower go? Oh, it's on my finger. Oh my gosh. All right, it's going to be one of those days, huh? Anyway, so I've got that little flower punched out there. Now I'm going to adhere it. Oh, leave it to me to go and forget a step. If you guys follow me, you know that's kind of a norm around here. All right, we are going to adhere that onto the side of our card. Well, that's just hideous. Let's get that covered up. I've got a piece of white cardstock that is 3/4 inch by 3 1/4 inches. Now that measurement is going to be based on what stamp you use. I'm going to be using a thank you, and that thank you is coming from the Regarding Dahlias stamp set. It was really cute. But listen, you feel free to use whatever thank you might already have. Not a big deal. or happy birthday, or thinking of you, or whatever you need it to say. I just love the boldness of that one. So you notice I kind of went a little off to the left, but left myself a little bit of space. Now, I believe it was a couple weeks ago, Jose shared the greatest tip, and that was creating flags with the Hexigon Punch. So, sorry, Jose, I gotta steal that idea. It was so great. Well, I don't think she's gonna feel real bad that I'm stealing her idea. But all she did is she just lined up. I'm gonna try to hold that down while I try to tell you what I'm doing. I've got this in the punch, and I've kind of centered it up so that that point is going right where I want it to. And look at my perfect flag. Isn't that awesome? I love it. I really do. Now we're going to take that flag, and I've got a couple of dimensionals here on the back. And you can see we're going to cover up that little flower that we cut out, because boy, we don't want that to be seen, do we? I'm going to take this little flower, and I'm just going to attach it here with a mini glue dot. And you can kind of fluff these petals just a little bit before you add it. But ooh, check out that pow that you get. I'm now going to come in with some silver dazzling details, and I'm going to add a dot right there in the center. Now, if dazzling details are not your thing, no problem. Let me bring in my first sample here. You can see with that one, I added a rhinestone. It's whatever makes you happy. Just feel free to go for it. Now, we do need to do just a tiny bit on the inside, because that is a dark cardstock, so it's a little dark to be able to write in. So I've got another piece of Whisper White, 4 inches by 5 1/4, and we're going to come back in with that stamp, the Hey Bud. We'll stamp it right there in the corner. Come back in with my thank you. Add that. Look at that. Is that not precious? Very simple. So we can fix up the inside of the card as well. Let me just add that. I do want to be careful I don't smear my my dazzling details, because it is still wet. And that is all there is to it. And as I said, you are going to be making 2 of these. It's going to, you know, you're going to have all the supplies there to make 2. So, hey, why not make 2? But you know what? If you're at it, why not make about 8? And change those sentiments to a lot of different things. Of course, change up the colors. Have some fun. It's a simple card. And you know, sometimes we just really need simple. So guys, thanks so much for tuning into the video today. I hope you liked that one. And remember, you can order any of the supplies that I used on today's card by going to simplysimplestamping.com if you're in the United States. I've got an online order button for you. Click it, and it's going to be mailed to you in no time at all. But if you're in Canada, Jose's your girl, and she has a fabulous website that is stampingjo.com. She has an online order button for you as well. Order the products that you need. Use what you already have. Change up the colors. Have some fun. That's what stamping is all about. Be sure to use your hostess code so you can get the 6 exclusive videos that Jose and I have waiting for you for the month. And guys, again, thank you so very much for being a Stampin' Wild Girl, and we will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.